Hello, guys. This is the beginning of episode 6. I was doing some resource gathering so I could pick up some of these cotton. I picked up just a few. Sadly, I think it is just a few because 8 times 6 is 48. That's it take after that I'll just have 30 left. All this is not very much, but I am here with the dwarf. I found him again. I'm at the same place. And I'm going to build a little contraption to help carry him. Ideally, I would build an arm to pick him up and put him into my vehicle because there's no way for me to pick him up. But I don't have all the bearings and pipe pieces and controllers that I would need to accomplish that. So I'm going to glitch him into his cage into another cage. So I'll do a little bit more when the sun comes out. All right, we're back here at dawn. So we're going to use this whole clipping through the ground mechanic of the game to lower down the car into cage low enough that I can, there we go, lower down a cage that I'm going to build on the front of my car enough that I can just kick his cage into it. And while we're doing this, I haven't showed you this yet, but we can show you what the underside of the world looks like. So that is that. Oops, I didn't mean to get out of my car. When I'm not using my spawn point out of the map, I'll show you what happens when you just fall through the earth. But since my spawn point's currently out of the map, I don't think that's a good idea. But for now, we're going to go back to building the cage on front of the car. I hope I have enough pieces for it. May go janky with this and do that. There's something. I don't think that's. It won't hurt anything. Alright. Then I need something here. Just in case, since I have a couple extra pieces. Alright, there's a really janky cage. And we're going to try to whack the dwarf into. And we're going to lower it into the ground like so. Then we're going to bring him on over. If we can. Alright. Come on, stop there. Come on. Closer. Can I just walk into it to push it? No. Alright, let's go ahead and use some of these. To build the thing here. kind of help guide it in. I probably should have lowered that. Let's remove this side and add a piece on this side. Now that he's on this other side, raise that up. Let's remove that. Let's see how that works.
Please help.
Close enough, I guess. Let's add a piece here. Can we go straight? Nope, I need to come out a couple more. Well, if that's not janky, I don't know what is. Let's see if we can even drive with that. Oh, now that I do that, I can go loop and have some extra pieces to build with. I probably don't have enough weight in the back, but we'll see how this works. Alright, we're gonna probably have to turn up our engine. That wasn't turning up our engine.
Please help.
Alright. Well... Oh, I got high centered on my lift. Let's not do that again. And the car just shot forward when I got into it. Alright. And that's that. Oh. Oh, back away slowly. I almost ran straight into that boss. Oh, I'm so glad that cage has a top on it. I almost didn't do that. But I had lost him right there. And it would have been a pain to get him back into the car with the boss standing right there. I just need to navigate through these forests, and I'm pretty sure I can't put my car back on the lift and keep the dwarf in my car. So if I flip like that, uh, yeah, won't have him there. Ah, I know what I can do. We can put the lift here, and then put it back down here, and then put it. See if we can rock this thing. Almost. Haha! Ah! I'm so glad that wasn't a boss. It would so suck to die here next to a boss with my spawn point next to him. That's just going to be left there. I don't need that. Alright, back into the car. Come on, come on. There we go. Let's see if we can get back to a road. I don't really want to see if we can drown the... okay. I don't want to test to see if we can drown the dwarf in the cage today in the water. Oh, no. Okay, I have some fuel. But evidently, if you run out of fuel, your tires just lock. Which wasn't fun since it flipped my... Ah, I have to say that scared me. I don't know why I decided I needed to take that jump. I'm just going to remove that from the from the video and pretend it didn't happen. Come on. I can't see. I don't want to play with you. Oh, I killed him. I didn't know I could kill him like that. I don't know what I'm going to do with that knowledge, but it's probably going to benefit me somewhere along the line. Ah, just let me steal a dwarf, kidnap a dwarf in peace. There we go. And since I can't put this stuff on my lift anyway, I'm just going to attach that to the side of my vehicle to play with later. Let's go ahead and eat this veggie burger and see how that does. That's nice. Okay, I want to go... There's my house, over there. I just need to skirt around here. I really would like to go to the road, which I think is just right there. That'll make this a lot easier. Oh, there's where the door I can sell the dwarf. Let's just go there. Oh, I hadn't seen lightning bugs above the lakes before. That's kind of pretty. I still feel weird about selling the dwarf. I'm hoping we're rescuing the dwarf and not just selling him into slavery. That's what I choose to believe. We're rescuing the dwarf. Overall, I think this little improvised contraption worked, even though I'm pretty sure that's not how I was supposed to do it at all. Alright, since I don't have anything to make this nice and bright, I actually guess that's enough light. Let's see how this works. Let's see if I can get a good angle on it for recording. There we go. Well, there we go. A little anticlimactic, but now we have a dwarf. So he'll trade a whole crate of carrots for 5. Overall, his prices don't seem all that great. A dwarf and a whole crate of oranges for a piece of clothes, or 2 dwarves and some broccoli. I really want a spud gun. This one. Now I need 2 things of oranges and 2 things of blueberries. Which I don't have any of those seeds. Does he have some for sale? Or over here? Not the right kind of seeds. I had some, but my plants ended up getting destroyed. So I may have to... trade 3 whole crates of tomatoes for 5 orange seeds. That just seems like a crappy trading thing. But if we have to do it, we have to do it. But we'll try to find some more. Alright, I think that's going to be it for the moment. Alright, guys, just as a proof of concept, I've slapped these onto the front of my car. Underneath them, so let's take one off to show you. So I have a bearing, put down some wood, and then put down a bearing, and this gets attached to the bearing. And then a jumbled mess of cords. So they weren't on the whole time I was driving. I connected them up to this old crappy engine I had laying around. So I don't have the controller I need, or I didn't bother hooking up the controller. So it just starts going when I push forward. And it should just tear up this rock here. And it looks like it did. I probably will. Is this? It doesn't look like that's teared up enough for me to do anything with. Let's see. Let's see if we can. There we go. Now I think I still don't know if that's broken up enough. There we go. That's what we're looking for, evidently. All right. I will definitely need to set these up different. Because it's not going to, this is not the best way to do this. Oh, that one worked. If they fall between my drill bits, that works pretty well. Let's stop this and take a look at what we got. It looks like we have 2 different types. Looks like this here is metal, and this here looks pretty much like stone. Well, I made this work a tad bit better by just facing one of the drills down so I could get the ore on the ground. I also changed it to where my powerful engines had the drill, and that crappy engine drives my tires. But it is so crappy, I'm going to need another engine. But see how beautifully that carved those 2 up? So I have the whole thing filled with stone and metal. And I don't know how much. I haven't even broken up everything, and I have so much more here on the ground. So we're going to take this over to the refinery bot and see how much metal and stone we get out of that. I'm hoping quite a bit, because that's a lot easier than getting 10 pieces of scrap metal from every farm bot, and I don't even have it set up right. So I need some pistons and some controllers, and this will help me get that stuff. I do need a lot more component kits now, but I have a way or have an idea for a defense system for a farm using the saw blades. So we may set it up so we are attracting robots and have them automatically killed by our defense system. 2, 3, 5. So that holds 25. And we have, what, 7, 10, 11. 11 metal and 14 stone there. And we'll see. Oh, I need a. Let's just take this one. I forgot that I stole the wood off of here. We'll do that. We'll go ahead and move this over. I'm not sure what kind of metal it's going to give us. I'm really hoping it's metal 1 versus this crappy scrap metal, but we will find out shortly. Right, our first piece of stone. Alright, only 10 stone. I think each one of these is going to give us 10, but even so, it's not going to be not terrible for the amount of work we put into that. I lost it. I think that means it glitched through the ground. And we're going to see if we can see it. Let's turn off our engines. I really need to just have a second seat on me, but we're going to turn off this engine too and use this seat. Raise that up. I guess at least it wasn't the one with all of it in there. Thought I picked up the seat. Well, evidently I picked up a random block instead of the seat. Alright, seat on this platform, sit, lower down. Yep, there it is. Oh, that doesn't connect. I'm not 100%. Okay, if I right mouse button versus left mouse button, it connects. There we go. And that's how you save your stuff if it glitches through the world. I've been doing a lot of glitching through the world lately. But there we go. It looks like it's done with that one. I wonder if we do that, if it will... Ah, yep. Alright. Yep. Oh, so it did do the better metal. That's going to save us some time. So we got real metal versus the crappy scrap metal that we have to then make into real metal. That saved us a step. Alright, that is so much better than it was before having to kill robots for 10 pieces of scrap metal. So the basic, I guess I'll kind of half-fast describe what I'm thinking for the defense for my farm. So we got that, and then we're going to put the bearing on there, and we're going to take that out. Probably make this a little lower to the ground. But this is just to give you the basic idea. Alright. When we do this for real, I'll put some type of weapon on here versus just that. But so there, we just have a basic little arm on a bearing. And you can spin. And I think, let's see if it works the way I think. I think I can take one of these controllers and pop it on here. I'll probably do an engine instead, but if this works, it'll be free power. 6. We go like that. Use it. We want it to loop. We're going to need to upgrade this. I need more. This is the reason I need all the components so I can upgrade this. We're going to put that on 360 and loop, and then it'll just spin. Oh, it should have just spun. Oh. Did that do it? Do I need a button? Okay, the switch. I know it would work with the seat on there, but I don't think I really feel the need to do that. Alright. You see how that lit up when I put the chest back down? That shows you that your system has a connection all the way around. You see how I didn't put that back down quite in the right spot and it didn't light up for me? But there it does. That's how you know your vacuum tubes have a proper connection. Alright. Now let's pop that there and connect that to that. Okay, there we go. Now it's spinning. I think if I had more components, I really don't want to wait. I guess I'm going to use them all for this anyway. Let's see if we can get that switch turned off. Alright, now we can upgrade this. And it'll have more bearings. And it will be faster. Alright, so that's just with one bearing. It goes about that fast. Let's stop that. Alright, next time we're going to build a proper platform where the button is I can reach it. We're going to build a proper platform. We'll start with this. Here we go. We're going to put down a couple blocks so it's easy to pick up. And then we're going to go if I can do this right. Alright, there we go. It's also, I got this idea after seeing someone make an engine. You know, let's take this over to the light. Just using bearings. Or bearing powered engine. There we go. So we're going to try this with a few more bearings and see if we can get it to go faster. So we got one bearing and then one of those. And then we're going to put another bearing and another one of those. And another bearing and another one. How many bearings could I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we'll do 7 and 8. We're going to be there. And I think I did that right. So we're going to pick this up and weld it here. Alright, evidently that's not sturdy enough. Maybe if we just take some weight off. I don't need all that weight for the explanation. I'll build it into some sturdier stuff, but I do think this will at least give me the basic concept to show you guys. Alright, and then we need a switch, which let's go ahead and lower that, which we'll put there. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, And 8. Alright, with how I think this works, I think this is the starting position. And so I don't think that one matters, but I think you might want them all offset a little bit to begin with. And then these, well, it's already going crazy in the background and I haven't even set them up yet. Alright. So I think I broke it. So that's... that may be a bit too much. I don't... Well, that's good. That's my idea for the defense system. And that's evidently not how I'm supposed to do that. Let's see if I can get that all disconnected. I don't know how to get that off of there without losing stuff. Well, I'm gonna figure that one out. I really just need the controller off of there. And it's gone. Alrighty. That was an expensive mistake. Alright. Lesson learned. Hook up your button first. But yeah, that with the how that was messing about, it's just gone. Alright. So that was probably too many bearings. And on on blocks that weren't meant to support it. I really should have been using the steadier pipe pieces. Let's see what those take to make. So these pipe joints, pipe short. So probably those. I think there's an even a more advanced piece of this, but I have to upgrade my craft bot. And since I lost like 20 or 18 of those things, components with that, I need to do lots more farming for components. But at least we have stone and metal a lot easier. That was a dream. So I think the next thing I'm going to do is set up a vehicle to farm that a little bit better. And I'm going to need another engine. I have another one that needs more glue too. Alright. 2 engines, a controller, and a button. Why I want the controller with it is because it will let me turn on and off one of the engines, so I can hook up the drills to an engine and have it, and won't be wasting the gas. It's also possible that I might be able to set up a drill to some bearings like I was trying to do with the defense system and have it spin without needing an engine to save on gas because I used like 20 gallons of gas in just a little bit I did. That was pretty expensive in gas, which I'm going to quickly run through. I don't... And it takes quite a bit of crude oil to make gas. Oh, it makes 5 each. So 5 crude oil for 5 gas. For now we won't worry about trying to do it for free, I guess. But we'll do that. Well, I think that's going to conclude it for episode 5. If you guys enjoyed, please like and subscribe and comment with any questions you guys might have. And we'll see you in the next episode.